Alright, welcome back. Today I'm here with a bit of a different video than usual. Usually, you know, I do the regular gameplay, the Minecraft, or whatever. Today I'm here with some replays from World of Tanks. And I may wonder, hey, does this guy ever show any other World of Tanks gameplay? Well, yes I do, as a matter of fact. I'm live. I stream live on mixer.com/louderandclearer. That's where my stream is, and I try to stream as much as I can, so go check it out, follow, and see if you can catch me live and come say hi. Either way, what this video is today is I have two replays of my IS-3 on the same map. I love this beauty. This is a beauty of a tank, and I really enjoy it. So, without further ado, let's just get going. So, we are going to go to a position on G7, which I really like this position because my turret is fantastic over there. Even though I'm in a tier 10 game, I can still do pretty good as a tier 8. So I always like to go on this map, and you'll see that in the other video as well. This is where I go first, on either this side or on the other side of the map there's a position like that too. So that's where I'm gonna go. Let's drive there, and usually on the other side there's people too, but my turret is quite good. So, let's see. Okay, this is the view that I actually used when I was playing, so you see it. So over on the other side is an IS-7 and a 50 TP. Now as you can see, that IS-7 that I just shot was a horrible shot because there's no way that I can penetrate an IS-7. This IS-3, it's pretty much the upgraded version of my tank. Now, I try to move as much as I can, and I try to peek over here to see if there's maybe a free shot I can take on this SDRV, this Struve. And there is. I take a blind shot. It looks like I hit. I am not sure if I did. We'll see in the total damage, I guess. Back to our original spot. Just fight back and forth with either the IS-7 or the 50 TP. Never mind, I changed my mind once again because I'm hoping to see another glimpse of the SDRV, which is kind of dumb because it's got really good camo. So I am trying to side scrape here backwards. So then at least if he hits, maybe I just get tracked and not penetrate it. I'll take one blind shot for the sake of it. Why not give it a try? I got enough ammo, and here you can see a wonderful maneuver. This is a pro maneuver to get backwards around the corner, okay? Now let's see if we can get some shots in those guys on the other side. He's there again. Smooth. We'll speed this one up. There you go, because he was right behind the building. Okay, the reason I like this IS-3 so much is it's a heavy tank. It's got pretty good armor, especially in a hull down position like this. And then it's nice and fast. See, there you go, the IS-7 again. There's no way. I'm not even going to take the shot because what am I going to hit? Now, the 50 TP do. It's got a nice cupola on the top that I managed to hit for a good amount of damage. 408. Pretty nice. Once again, making sure that we do not get flanked. Taking a quick peek. Nothing is happening over here yet. Nope. And that's okay. Practicing my backward side scraping here. So at the beginning of this game, it's a bit of back and forth, but then I noticed that the 50 TP has decided to play aggressively, and he has moved into here. So the E100 hit him over from the left, and now he decides to go to that spot behind there, which is absolutely perfect for me. But he kind of tunnel vision and just wanted to get to his spot to take cover, because I guess he was scared of the E100. Now, same thing as before, is Cupola is just sitting right there, weak spot, and I missed him this close. Too bad, but I'm sure we'll get another chance at it. In the meantime, the 121 has also moved up, but the 121 is not in, I'm not in any immediate danger from it. There you go, he shot right through my weak spot on the top of the tank. Now let's see, can we hit it this time? Yes, we can. And then I can show you exactly where you hit. So, see that big... I can't zoom in because sometimes World of Tanks is funny. This big mark is where you hit. This plate right here is like 20 millimeters of armor. It's nothing. I know it's super angled, but people can't penetrate you there, especially if they shoot from down a little bit. Okay. Now, I've loaded a high explosive because I think I can finish off the 50 TP if I hit him. But sadly, this 50 TP decides to just hide away in a corner. So for now, let's speed it up a little bit. He's just going to sit there. He doesn't want to do anything. My team is moving up on the left side. Perfect. And now, soon, this 1-2-1 decides it needs to go aggressively. Well, sadly, I got a high explosive. I tried to track it. Sadly, didn't work. He takes a shot on me. Actually doesn't do any damage because I angled my tracks towards him. So that was nice. Now, the 50 TP decides, hey, it is time to move up and take a shot on him. I angle really badly, and he puts it right in me. Well, patiently wait until he turned the slower play properly to me so it wasn't too angled, and I take him out. Perfectly done. Perfectly executed besides my angling, of course. Now, the E100 is having a little bit of a battle with that 1-2-1 that went by. I decide he needs my help. I will track him. Hopefully, the E100 gets another shot so I get some tracking damage, but sadly, it does not happen for some reason. I guess his gun must have gotten hit. It looks like his gun's hit or something. So, well, no, that wouldn't make any sense. But don't worry about it that I said that. Fantastic, as if I know what I'm doing. Now, the IS-7 is coming by, takes a quick shot at me. He must be upset about that. That 2 tiers lower bounced his beautiful gun and still got taken out by me. Now, for me at this time, I decide, okay, there's not many teams left. I should have thought about the STRV. That was camping over to our left spot there. You can see it on the map right here. He was sitting there camping in a beautiful spot. I will not be able to spot him from over here. But he might be able to spot me. Which, he doesn't spot me, but the IS-7 does. And right away, the STRV hits me. So I only have 210 left, and I'm a one-shot for this IS-7. Now, this Oho is trying to get away. Shows a lot of his side. And he pays the price for it. Now, I've noticed that instantly this IS-7 is just racing after me. So I'm like, I need to get out of here and in cover. It looks like this guy wants me. This E100 over here, he's there to help me. Sadly, he bounces a shot or just straight up misses. I try to angle and I got shot in the track, which is perfect, did no damage. I track him instead. Now, this is the beauty. This E100 is like, I got you, bro. I got you. He keeps covering. He is angled very nicely. So it's going to be very hard for this IS-7 to actually shoot me. I tried to get him in the butt to kill him off, to, you know, hurt him a bit more. Sadly, I couldn't. I just tracked him, but he gets taken out. I raise my gun to the E100, say affirmative, and I salute him because what a play. That was fantastic. Now, that's pretty much the end of this game. It was very fun. I really enjoyed this. We did a combined 3,000 damage and a bit of spotting damage. So this was one of my better games. I bounced also 2,300 damage. Pretty good. Now I got one more replay for you. Also on this map, also in the IS-3. Best game I have ever played. Most damage. So I'm excited to show you that one. Alright, this time we spawned on the other side. As I said, you know, like both sides, it has kind of the same position that you can take. And that's what I'm exactly going to do also in this map, or on this side with my tank. I'm going to go to that position, but on the other side, and see if we can get some damage. This time, though, I'm in very good matchup for my tank. It is tier 7s and 8s, so I should be able to bounce a lot and penetrate a lot of tanks, okay? So I decide I want to cross this little area over here to the left side, because then I can peek over here through this hole. Now, it's always a little bit dangerous just in case there's another faster tank, but we didn't even get spotted at all. There's the first Loa. Has a tough turret. So, but I'm gonna give it a try anyways. And turns out I'm a very lucky man. I'm gonna live with it. RNG, if it's on my side, please do. Love it. Okay, so it's back and forth. I wait till I'm unspotted. There he is. I peek a little bit, make him go greedy for me. And he did, and he bounces. The first 320 damage bounced. Okay, he's coming back. And I don't know if I can take the shot, so that's probably gonna not do anything. So I decided not to take it. It was pretty much a pixel shot. Pixel shots aren't the smartest to take. I try to take my shots wisely. Now he decides to come over here. And is he coming? Is he coming? Yes, he was. I hit the rubble. Oh, and artillery is here, which I am now like, artillery can hit me. That kind of sucks. So, I decide to move away. And we're going to turn to... Uh-oh. Turn to this side. Now, this KV-13 is backwards side scraping, which I'm like, that's a great idea. Now, this Chrysler GF, I am taking a shot at him. He is not happy about that, as you'll see later, not for a while. Once again, I do the pro tanking move, and I'm spinning on my back. Maybe I just can't drive. Could be a very large possibility. I try to go for this lower plate. It misses, and sadly doesn't even penetrate. It is what it is. I do not give up, of course, and I go to the next spot. I'm gonna go check out again if anyone is in the middle here. Let's see if I can get some more damage on. Artillery should not be focused on this spot anymore, so I should be able to take a free shot. Now I decide, hey, I see on my map that the Loa has moved. I'm like, risk it for the biscuit. Sometimes you gotta go risky, and to go get that high damage. And as you'll see, it will work out for me. It is a bit dangerous. As you also see, it is going to be a close call, but for now it works out. So, the Loa obviously has no idea that I'm here, because how would he know? 369 damage, and then someone else shoots the Loa, and he is donezo. Now I'm going to this next spot, because everyone's just kind of in the open there, which is perfect. Luckily no one behind me, and I'm going to use this dead Loa as my cover. Now, the T-43, the luckiest guy alive, somehow I bounce on his side with my, how much penetration? 225. What has he got on the side? I have no idea, but probably something like 60. Okay? Ammo racked him. Fantastic ammo rack. Wish I could have done that on 100%, but hey, it is what it is. Sometimes you get lucky. Now, here's that Chrysler, still upset about me taking shots at him. I'm like, oh no. This is a pretty tough tank. Okay, I get him once. My gun is broken. I leave it for now because I think I was in the middle of this battle and I'm kind of freaking out. I'm like, no, this guy's right in my front. I'm trying to find his weak spot. I know his lower plate's a weak spot. Luckily, this guy makes a big mistake. He decides he needs to back off from me so he can take a shot at my lower plate, I guess. And I don't know if he did take a shot at that, but it seems that way. So I'm just swiveling my turret back and forth, so hopefully, because he's aiming at my cupola. Now, he did the same thing. I look at his lower plate. Didn't really get to his lower plate, but right in this track apparently worked out as well. So we get him. So far, 2100 damage. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, now, what do I decide to do now? I see that the IS is coming as well, and I see that the IS wants to give it a try. Sadly, my snapshot was a little too quick. I try to angle properly, and the IS only takes my track out, which is exactly what I want. Well, I prefer it to just bounce, but if it takes out my track and it doesn't do any other damage, that's fine with me. Boom, right in the face. Easy 400 damage. The IS, by the way, is the tank before the IS-3. Is that a lie? I believe that might actually be a lie. No, the IS is the tier 7. That's not a lie. I don't know. I thought for some reason the KV-85 was, but that's the tier 6. So, he got overmatched by his daddy, pretty much. And that's the way it is sometimes, you know? Okay, now, next. I see there's a T-26E4 over there, and a very dangerous move just driving in the open like this for me. I bounce his massive gun, just kidding. He's only got a 390 damage, but still bounce it. He shot again, and I bounced again. This guy must have been freaking out or something. I decide I'm either just gonna shoot at him and ram him and kill him that way, or nothing else. Okay, the IS-3 on the other side and the T-44 should be able to kill that T-26, but just in case, I decide to go greedy and try to go get him. Now, I decide not to repair. I couldn't even repair if I wanted to anyways. I decided not to repair anyways because there's only one artillery. He shot already, so I should be okay. Now, I'm doing crazy swerves, of course, to distract this artillery from trying to get me again. And luckily, I get to a safe place and artillery does not end me. Now, this T-29 turns out to happens to be in a great spot for me. I'm aiming forever, forever, forever. And we take a shot, and it just goes right over top. Too bad. But I don't give up, like I said before. We're going to try again. The UDS-03 is coming at him. Somehow does another pro tanker move and drives straight into the wall, which is nice for me because I get the kill. Okay, so we got 4 kills, 3,300 damage. Now, there's an artillery left, and there is a Scorpion left. Now, I type Scorpion over there because I got hit before by the Scorpion. I ping at the map at H, no, it was J0. That's where I think the Scorpion is because I got hit from there. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm thinking this guy is probably going to go for base defense. So I'm going to find a position where I will see him when it comes to base defense. It took me a little long. I switched to high explosives because the Scorpion has very low armor. So if I penetrate him, I can do a lot more damage. If I penetrate him, my alpha damage in this thing is 530 versus 390. So I decide to load the high explosive because also the artillery has very low armor. Okay, so I decide this is my spot. He is going to come by here to go play base defense. Now, it's a bit of a guess, of course, and it's a bit of a waiting game. But eventually, it turns out to be right. Nope, not yet. I take another peek. Has he arrived yet? Nope, not yet. Okay, let's speed it up one more time. So he must have been, he was sitting right behind that building. I decide to shoot my high explosive. Sadly, it doesn't actually penetrate on his side, so only do 195 damage. But sometimes you gotta take that risk. Now, am I still in sped up? No, that was normal time. I'm just got a really fast tank. So now the Scorpion is just looking at me, and I'm just gonna, you know what? The IS-3 is coming. He will eventually take a shot. I want him to be spotted, so I stick out my gun, so I spot him again. And I'm just sitting there waiting. He wants to take a shot at me. He can kill me in one shot. And of course, that's not how I want this battle to end. I did so well, I do not want it to end that way. Okay, he's unspotted again. I stick my gun out, and he just shot. I just realized I wasn't sure at first. He just shot. So now this guy is just bouncing back and forth. And I go for his turret. There you go, 560 damage. It worked out with that high explosive. Very nice. Paused the game. That was a good victory. This has been my best game in the IS-3 so far. 5 kills, almost 2,000 block damage, 4,000 regular damage, and 294 spotting damage. So the spotting, not great, but hey, this is what it is to be expected with a Russian heavy tank that have terrible view range. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this type of video. I would like to do some more because I've been playing a lot of bullet tanks in my stream. So make sure, in the comments below, I'll put a link. Make sure you check that out too. And hopefully I get to see you there. Come say hi. Alright, see you in the next video. See you there.